we can build up a system where we get alerts about, okay, we've exceeded Nepal's ambient threshold or WHO threshold fourfold or something of that sort. Okay, then what needs to be cut down in pollution sources? So work towards having rules in place where if pollution exceeds a certain amount, then certain polluting activities need to be cut down. Paris has a system like that. I think if PM10 goes above 100, they start cutting the vehicles on the roads. Mexico City has an elaborate system in place. But longer term also, of course, the data helps us see trends. How are things changing over time? And how successful or unsuccessful are we with different mitigating efforts? We have multiple sources of pollution here that contribute, certain fractions. Reducing pollution in Kathmandu or in Nepal overall does not involve only addressing a single source. It's multiple sources. For each of them, there might be some easy ways and some harder ways to cut down. You can do something like ban half the cars off the street, but that actually will not work. It has never worked anywhere, and it will only show results for a short time. I mean, we need a way of measuring how bad the air quality is here, how much improvement we're getting. The systems we have now, they're continuously monitoring. They provide real-time data, so people with access to the data through the website pollution.gov.np can see, okay, what is the situation now? They don't have to wait for a week or a month later for some data from the past to be published. We found surprisingly high levels of pollution in Lumbini, PM2.5, which is the fine particles. Actually, over the last few years, a lot of increase in open field burning in the Tarai, especially around Kapilvastu, Panday, Nalvarasi. Seems to be a connection with increased use of combined harvesters, which cut the rice straw high off the ground and leave a lot of straw pieces on the field as well that get burned to clear the fields. So even just in the fields surrounding the protected zone in Lumbini, there's quite a lot of fires. But Punjab smoke, by the time it reaches Nepal, it will probably be about distributed over a kilometer or two. So it contributes to haze and to visibility reduction here, but not to ground level PM in Lumbini so much. Interesting pattern we've seen is actually that Pulchok and Ratna Park have very similar patterns in PM2.5, very similar levels. I think it's the broader air mass sitting in the valley is actually fairly well mixed during the daytime. If you discount the local effects, the local pollution sources, the dust that gets blown around Ratna Park, etc., or even from the Arnico Panday side.